It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, loving others and loving what you do must always have a firm basis in order to be able to love yourself first. Now, this is the message that's being shared by former American football player Trent Shelton as he embarks on his Love Yourself tour this week. And he joins Expresso to share more about what to expect and just how his powerful words reach his online audience. Trent Shelton, so good to have you on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Wow. It's amazing.
It's so good to have you
It
here,
is.
man.
Appreciate it.
I just imagine being an intimidating American football player, you can just kind of stand up in front of your audience and say, love yourself. You're going to love yourself now, and that's it.
But
clearly, playing at the level that you've had to play, there must be massive lessons learnt just in the moment there. How do you translate that? Was it a natural leap to become a motivational speaker? Where did that link
For sure. I
come
mean,
from?
playing football, every inch counts, every play
Yeah.
counts. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, especially any professional sport. You mess up too many times, you can get cut.
Done.
And so when you're public speaking, it's the same thing. You're on stage, you're live, there's no do-overs. And so under that pressure, it's tough, but at the same time, I like going live because there's no do-overs and you have to speak from the heart.
now you reach almost 50 million people weekly
Yes.
through your motivational messages that you share. How did this all begin for you? Because that's such a powerful platform and the lives that you're reaching is so
Right.
significant.
Well, to be honest, I never wanted to be a speaker.
Really?
That was my biggest fear. I was continuing to try to play NFL football, but my life was spiraling downhill. I mean, I was involved in a lot of things. I was depressed, I was stressed, even thought of suicide at a point.
Wow.
I got invited to speak at one of my friend's churches that I didn't want to go, but he kept asking me. And I spoke on that stage for 5 minutes, which seemed like 5 hours. And after I got off the stage, I made a decision to stop pursuing football and completely pursue rehab time. And from that moment, the videos started to go viral, and it became my life.
Wow, powerful.
Do you take time to take on board how many people you've helped?
We talked about this last night. I mean, I can see it, but I still don't feel it. I don't see how people see me, honestly. Like, it's just amazing, even to come out here and people, stop me and just appreciate what my messages have done for them. It's just truly gratifying just to the process and to my purpose. And so it's kind of hard to grasp it, but I'm appreciative for supporters across the world that share my messages.
Yeah, I think one listens to the words love yourself and you think, what does it really mean?
Right.
Because in truth, a lot of us don't.
Right.
So what is your maybe 3 tips to love yourself and what do you think is going to be the highlight of this tour for you?
Yeah, for sure. I think the first step is owning yourself, owning your flaws, owning everything about yourself, because there's only one you. You can't find another person in the world that's like you. And I think once you understand that you're custom made, like that's the beautiful thing about life. I think the second thing is understanding that opinions don't matter. Everybody's gonna judge you. I don't care how great you are, how bad you are, people are gonna judge you. So I always tell people, you might as well be yourself and give them something great to judge. And the last thing I would tell people is to face your reality. A lot of people run from their fears, run from their reality, and it's not gonna change. Face it, and then take baby steps to progress to the best you.
It's amazing to me. I can't imagine you being scared of anything, but it
Yeah.
feels like you're embracing your fear. Do you feel, and I often ask this of sportsmen who've gone through this kind of metamorphosis, do you accept yourself now? Is that something that still comes? Is it something that you grapple with every day?
Yeah, I definitely accept who I am now. It took me a while to accept the purpose that I have for my life. Like I say, this is one of my biggest fears, but I realize it's bigger than me. I think when your life becomes bigger than you, that's when you find your purpose. If you're just living for yourself, it's not really living. And so I live to share my story, to share my transparency. Hopefully, it'll transform other people.
Yeah, I love that because you know what? People aren't looking for a product anymore. They're looking for something that is real, that is relevant. And I think that's what you bring, such an authenticity because you've walked the walk and now you're talking that walk as well. So thank you, so much for that powerful message that you're sending.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Enjoy your time here. I know you've just touched down,
I
man.
will.
but
It's my
enjoy.
second time in Cape Town, and I love it. I don't want to leave, so.
Don't, man. Stick around, man. Well, if you're needing that extra motivation to love yourself so you can give life all you've got, then make sure not to miss Trent Shelton live in South Africa for his Love Yourself tour. And you can catch him in Cape Town on the 13th, 14th April at Cape Town's President Hotel and in Johannesburg on the 15th of April at Sandton's Hilton Hotel. Tickets are available at quicket.co.za. I'm feeling motivated after about 30 seconds with you, dude. So I would recommend that you get down there and see this man up close and personal.